Hey guys, guess who's back? It has been a long 4 months, but we are going to London. Leaving my heart, my mind, and my body. This morning I was in Turks and Caicos. I've been in Turks all weekend with my boyfriend and his family. We were on a family vacation. I brought my uniform in my car because I have the next 3 or 4 days off, and I was like, maybe I'll pick up something, maybe I won't, but if I land and I want to stay at the airport, I can. I'm looking at my phone. I'm literally in Turks scrolling. London 30 seconds ago. Click. Leaves tonight at 6 p.m. So I just went through customs. I landed from Turks. Now I'm at my car. I have 3 hours. I'm going to get Chipotle with my boyfriend, hang out for a little bit, change, and then sign in again to head to London tonight. My life has been so crazy and nonstop, but I love it, and that's like literally how I thrive. So I can't wait for this. London has a really special place in my heart. It is one of my favorite layovers. I was actually born in London. I have dual citizenship, so I'm actually a citizen of the United Kingdom. I lived there until I was 5 years old, so all of my family is there except my immediate family, like my mom, dad, and my sisters. I usually am able to meet up with at least one cousin or at least one aunt every time I have a layover there, so I love London. The flight is at 7 p.m. tonight. It is about a 7 or 8 hour flight. We do have 2 or 3 hours of crew rest, so that is going to be really needed since I literally woke up in Turks and now I am here. We're here. I just landed. What a crazy day it has been. We get a 2.5 hour, 2 hour kind of nap on the plane when we work these longer flights, since the flight was 7 hours. In this break, they give us basically bunk beds. You sleep in there for about 2 hours, so I was able to get that rest. And then obviously when we landed in the airport, London is about an hour and a half van ride from the London Heathrow airport, so I also got a little bit of rest on the bus. But we are here now. I'm going to go to bed because obviously it is 10:45 here. That's like 5:45 a.m. back home in Miami, so I'm exhausted. I haven't gone to sleep other than my little naps here and there. I'm going to take a 2.5 hour nap because I do think once I get to sleep, I can just get back up and get going. We only have today here. I kind of do want to get stuff done today. I plan to meet some of my crew members in the lobby at 1:45, so we'll sleep until then, get ready, and then head out. We're in a really great area. I think that we can maybe take the train anywhere from here. I am going to take the train later tonight at 7 p.m. My cousins get off work about 7:30, so by that time I will be able to meet them at their house. I think my cousin's gonna cook us dinner and we're just gonna hang out. It's hard for us to like be able to catch up all the time when we live so far apart, but it's so fun that like with this job I can literally catch up with my cousins that I haven't seen since last time I was here, like a year ago. For now, let's get some rest. Oh my goodness. It was like such a needed nap. I'm exhausted. It is now 1:47. I am meeting them at 2 p.m. I have 10 minutes to get ready. I'm not even gonna bother fixing my hair because I'm gonna take a shower later. Back, and I have a huge haul for you guys. I probably walked like 5 miles to all the different stores that I wanted to go to. I planned on meeting my crew member in the lobby, but he just did a Rio trip and got robbed and drugged. Crazy story. So he doesn't have a phone, and he was using like his work phone to like email me, and the email never came through. So I was like waiting in the lobby for him, and he was like 10 minutes late, so I just left him. which I feel really bad now because I got the email later, but it was like, I thought maybe he'd overslept and I was like, I just want to leave. Like, I'm so bored waiting here. I went to Primark, I went to Marks and Spencer's, I got some chicken tenders, I got strawberry shortcake matcha. It was literally so good. It was the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. Let's get into the haul. We're gonna start with food items. I got kind of like this sweet chili dipping sauce. I don't know, it just looks so fun. I had to take it home. I am gonna check my bag since London is so crazy with liquids. They make you all like fit in a little Ziploc bag, and since my liquids don't fit in a Ziploc bag, I'm just gonna go ahead and check it anyway, so I don't really care that I'm bringing so many liquids back because my bag is gonna be checked anyway. I also grabbed pasta. I love getting pasta when I'm in Europe to make when I'm at home. I feel like it just tastes so much better, and it's like definitely made so much better in Europe than it is in America. I also grabbed some green tea and lemon. I'm in a tea phase right now, and I feel like green tea is gonna be so much better from England. I got Marmite. You guys probably don't know what this is, but I grew up on Marmite. Marmite on toast was my breakfast as a child. You could also put it on crumpets. It's definitely an acquired taste. If you're ever in London, it's probably like $3 for this, so just get it and try it. A lot of people seriously hate it. It's kind of like a Vegemite. I think it's vegetarian, but I think everybody really eats it. You can get it in America and Publix in the like international aisle, but it's like $10, so here it's like $2. The next thing I got, which I literally live by, swear by, breathe by, is an egg mayo sandwich. They make egg salad in America, but it's got like weird stuff in it, like chives and onions, and it's just like, no, I want egg and mayonnaise and I want it in the sandwich, and they make it so good here. Another place that makes it great is Japan. This is just the original. This is what I grew up on, so I have to get this. Walker's chips. These are cheese and onion. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like sour cream and onion, but these are a little bit better. Another thing that I love that they don't have in America. The last food item I got, I already drank it, but this Sainsbury's juices are so good. They're literally like $2. If you just pop into Sainsbury's, you could get any of these juices. It's like pressed juice. This one's carrot, apple, orange, and ginger. I then went to a little gift store because I need to get my boyfriend a postcard, so I was able to get him this postcard. It's like kind of like hand painted, the Big Ben, and then also like the little bus that's like famous in London. While I was in there, they had those things with your name on them. In England, Georgina is actually a really popular name. It's not popular in America. I have never really heard anybody with the name Georgina in America. Usually when you go to the store and you find those little keychains and stuff with people's name on them, I'll never be able to find my name, but since it's popular here, I was able to find this bracelet with Georgina on it, which is so exciting because I would literally have to get this custom. Next are like skincare, hair care. I'm gonna go to the gym in a minute and then I'm gonna come back and wash my hair, so I was like, I didn't really bring any of my hair stuff. I know they have shampoo in the shower, but I wanted like a hair mask or something, and I do believe the Aussie products here are really good, and we don't really have those in America, or they're just not the same. I grabbed this supercharged repair hair mask. It's super big. I'm just gonna use this as like my conditioner today, and it was probably like $10. And I also grabbed this Aussie SOS heat protectant spray. I use this like before the sauna, like before I curl my hair, anything like that, so it's great to just like have an extra. And this one is travel size, so I can keep it in my bag afterwards and just kind of bring it everywhere with me. This was like $6. I needed a shampoo, and this one was on sale. It's literally £5, which I think is like $7 or $8 if I'm correct. The last skincare item I got is this Japanese sunscreen. I was definitely ripped off, but in Japan I grabbed this sunscreen for literally probably $5 or $6. It was the mini size and this one is the big size, but I swear by this sunscreen, it is literally the best sunscreen. It's a sunscreen and skincare all in one. It's kind of like a milk. It comes off really liquidy, and it's just so easy to rub in, and it doesn't leave like that smell, or it doesn't leave like a thick residue. It doesn't peel, and it's also 50 plus, which is like great because a lot of your facial stuff is going to be like 30 and you do need 50 plus. So easy to apply. I paid like $35 for this, which is like so embarrassing, but if I ordered it online I would have paid way more, and it's cheaper than taking a flight back to Japan because that was a long 12 hours. Next are some clothes I got from Primark. I love Primark. They just have such like fun staple stuff, and honestly it was pretty cheap. I think I spent probably like $60 or $70 for all of these clothes. First thing is this little skirt. It's like a bubble skirt, but it's jean. I've actually never seen a jean bubble skirt. I always see it in like black or something. I love this. It would be so cute with like a little black like tank top or something, and maybe some boots. The next thing I got was kind of pricey. I think it was like $25 or $30, but it's this little top that kind of comes across in the front. I think this would be so cute. Honestly, with that skirt, it might be fire, but it's such good quality, and it's like more of like an upscale kind of fancier piece. I'm trying to make my wardrobe like more mature. We'll see how that goes. I got these pink striped beachy little shorts. I thought they were so cute. 10 pounds for these, so I think that works out to be like $13. Kind of go with it, the pink matches. I got this bikini. It is like lemons and like pink. I think it's called a gingham. We'll never know, but look how cute that would look together with the stripes and the like checkered. These are the bottoms, and then this is the top. These were so cheap. I was honestly so shocked. This was £2.50, which probably is like $3 or $4 for the top, and the bottoms were also £2.50. The last thing I got were these little body sprays. They were only £3.50 each, so probably like $5, and I'm sure they're like a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro or something. They're just like hair and body mist. I love to just like have extra of these in my car, in my purse, somewhere, and these are small enough so I could travel with them too. I love a good body mist. I always want to smell so fun. That is everything. I definitely spent a bag today, but I got a lot of stuff that I wanted. It is 5 o'clock now. I do want to go check out the gym, see if I could lift for a little bit. I obviously got all my steps in today, so I'm not really worried about cardio, but maybe I'll do a little workout, come back here, shower, and then head to the train so I can meet my cousins for dinner. I was laying in bed. Time escaped me. I'm not going to the gym, and that's okay, because I'm exhausted, and I think I would be doing my body a disservice by going to the gym, since I technically only got, if you add it all up, 3 hours of sleep last night. So I'm just gonna go to my cousin's house. After I shower, have a relaxing shower, go to their house, maybe go to the gym in the morning if I wake up early enough. If not, I'll just go when I get home from my flight tomorrow. No big deal. It's all about balance. Speaking of balance, you may be like, Georgina, where have you been for the last 4 months? Well, the answer is really simple. I have been so busy that YouTube has kind of been put on the back burner, which like, I'm so sorry. I love YouTube, but at the end of the day, it takes me like 5 hours to edit these videos and then post them, and like, I just haven't been able to find the 5 hours in the last 3 months. To give you an example of what my life's looked like recently, my birthday was 2 weeks ago. I had a bunch of friends in town. I dropped them off at the airport to go home. That same day, I left for Medellin, Colombia. I'd had a work trip. I got back from Medellin and went to my mom's that night for a weekend at my mom's house. My boyfriend drove me from my mom's house straight back to the airport to do a Houston trip. I landed from the Houston trip. The next day, I got called for a 3-day Jacksonville, Orlando. I landed from that. The next day, I went to Turks and Caicos with my boyfriend. I landed yesterday and then immediately got back on my flight to London. Now I'm here. I think I've slept in my bed maybe 3 nights in the past month. And that's okay. That's what I thrive off of. That's why I got this job. I'm not complaining. I'm honestly so blessed. I've been able to see like so many people, hang out with so much family, see so many cities, and that's what I love to do. But at the end of the day, I do not have an extra 5 hours. Whenever I am having some downtime, I'm taking a nap. My sleep schedule is way out of whack, and I do also have a relationship now, so I do have to find time to hang out with my boyfriend, which we make it work very well considering my crazy schedule. It is possible, but at the same time, I do want to start focusing on YouTube. I'm just letting you guys know. It's not that I hate you. It's just that I don't even have the time to breathe right now. So YouTube has not been the main priority, but I promise you I want to make it the main priority again. So maybe I'll do a post every 2 weeks instead of every 1 week, because I feel like 1 week gets overwhelming. The week comes so fast when you travel as much as I do. I do love to keep open and honest with you. Being a flight attendant is not easy on your body when you want to also travel at the same time. I love using my benefits. I think it's a great part of the job. I definitely want to use them because I see like a lot of times maybe the job isn't worth it if you don't use those benefits, so I like to make my job so worth it. So that means getting home from a trip and then going on another trip for fun. I will do it. I'm in such a point in my life where I literally want to see the whole world. I literally crave travel, so if it's not work, it's like fun, and that's where I thrive. But at the end of the day, I do kind of put like my sleep on the back burner. I'm on go 24/7. I'm literally packing and unpacking, packing and unpacking. My bedroom is a mess. It literally is piles of clothes where I've dumped them out and then changed them. It's such a fun lifestyle, but sometimes you do need to slow down. I'm excited because when I get home, I do have a couple days off finally that I can sit down and like do my laundry and like actually be a real human being. And it takes those days to kind of clear my head, and that's when I'll use my YouTube. But yeah, that's my explanation. No complaining at all. This is the life I chose. This is the life I love. I love everything I do, but sometimes it does cause me to put my social media in the background, even though I would love for it to be in the foreground, if that makes sense. Anyways, let's get in the shower, wash our hair, get ready, go to my cousin's house. I'll see you when I get back. I am back. That was a really long journey and it was also kind of scary coming home because I did have an hour train ride home and I had to like connect onto another train, and like I'm in a foreign city. Even though I know where I am, the train system isn't like fresh on the brain. So it is midnight and I was finding my way but we made it. I got a few snacks from the Marks and Spencer. Right now I'm gonna get into my pajamas and I am going to hit the sheets. It is midnight. I'm gonna set an alarm for 7:30, 8 a.m. because in the morning I want to get up and go to get a little breakfast, get a little coffee, and be able to have like a slow morning before my van time at 9:15 in the morning. Our flight tomorrow is at like 12:30, so with the hour van ride and the going through security and stuff, we will have to get there a little early, and then I will probably take the train home depending on what time it is, since my boyfriend dropped me off and he doesn't finish work till 6, so I don't really want to be picked up at like 6:37, so I'll just take the train home. There's gonna be a lot of public transportation during this trip. Honestly, I love the train because I can just text, and like I can't text if I'm driving, if that makes sense. It's illegal. 2 hands on the wheel. Good morning. My plan was to wake up at 7 and have a little time, but I'm so exhausted. Like I'm so tired. So I actually ended up sleeping until 8. My van time is at 9:15. I still want to go down to the Marks and Spencer's and get a sausage roll, and then I also want to get something from the Starbucks, so we will see if I make time to do that after I get ready and everything here. There's just never enough time in the day, and I'm already looking forward to my 2-hour nap on the plane. Also, the van ride is like an hour, so I can sleep during then, but I think I need like at least 5 more hours right now to be comfortable.
My mistake on this trip was probably bringing one warm outfit. In my defense, when I packed, I really didn't know where I was going because I just wanted to pick something up. So here I am in this long sleeve shirt and jeans again. I did my hair in those like heatless curls. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's giving like prom when I was like 2019, you know. 2019 I was definitely graduated from high school. Wow, wait, I'm old. I was like 2019, like it's crazy, but no, like 2017 prom is what I'm going for. But hopefully it drops some. I like it because it doesn't use any heat on my hair and it honestly holds like really well. Like I just sleep in it and they're comfy and this is how it comes out. So it works really well for work because I don't feel like damaging my hair for the sake of my job. I would damage my hair like if I'm going out to dinner, but not my job. We're gonna run to the store and we're running to Starbucks and we're gonna come back, quickly change. I think it's 8:15 now. I have to be downstairs ready by 9:15. I can do it. I beat my time. I wanted to be back by 8:40 and it's 8:37. Cold brew with brown sugar syrup and oat milk. Marks and Spencer's haul. They have like a hot section when you walk in, kind of like maybe a Whole Foods. I don't know what to compare it to. Spinach and feta egg white. No mouse watering, I'm freaking out at them. And then I picked up some cold pressed shots, like juice shots. And then I also got a sausage kebab roll. That's literally what I went for. I went like a year ago on my layover and I tried this and it just tasted like my childhood. So now I'm like, that's what I need this morning and like that's why I woke up early. Wow. She's the glory. Let's get ready. We have 20 minutes.